Okay, I'm stepping right into it. I'm going to talk about dental tourism, which is something that people that live in San Diego, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Tucson, Albuquerque have done this for decades, where they cross the border into border towns, border communities, just across the border in Mexico, and get significant dental work done at a fraction of the cost in the United States. It was a new write-up Bloomberg did about how there are billboards along the interstates, along the southwestern tier, telling people, hey, come here for your dental work, come there, blah, blah, blah. There's even a place referred to as Molar City, which has 350 dental offices at a border community that is near Yuma, Arizona. So it's accessible with a decent drive from across Southern California and the major pop centers of Arizona. And this little city in Mexico they refer to as the dental capital of the world. 350 different dental offices, and you see the U.S. border as you walk into these offices. I mean, right at the border. Root canals, $250. Crown, $500. A filling, $50. But most of what people come for is more extensive dental work. Bloomberg talks about how Canadians are crossing the United States and going all the way to these dental offices across the U.S. border in Mexico because it's so much cheaper. And they talk to people who face thousands and thousands of dollars in dental work that they save at least half the cost by crossing to these dental offices right across the border. And this dental tourism has long been a very popular thing for expensive procedures and extensive procedures in Costa Rica. Americans from the eastern half of the United States, it's common, will fly to Costa Rica for extreme dental care and dental surgery. People go to Hungary. In Europe and Asia, people go to Hungary for the same reason, because of a very large dental market at a tiny fraction of the cost of having dental care in their home countries. So the number of Americans who have no dental coverage at all is something about a quarter of the nation's population. And even if you have dental coverage, it's pretty minimal. This is not something that I've run off to do, as cheap as I am. I have a dentist I've been going to for 20 plus years. I trust her practice, and the bills are not cheap sometimes, but I have been willing to pay them. But what happens with so many people is the cost of dental care is so high they go without. And as any dentist will tell you, you neglect your teeth, it will then affect your overall health. And that's why deferring dental care is a lousy alternative. But if you got no money to afford the care where you live, this is an alternative. I am incapable, unqualified and incapable to tell you the quality of the care at this place or this place or this place or this place. I'm not qualified, and I recognize that. But I also have a responsibility to you to tell you that going without is not a good alternative. And if you will get work done that potentially that you would not get done otherwise because of the price difference, who am I to tell you that what the marketplace is speaking, that this has become such a big thing that so many Americans, Canadians, people around the world going to alternative places, alternative countries for dental care, means that if you're facing a big expense that you keep putting off and off and off, you should consider these alternatives.
And for overall medical tourism, we do have an article at Clark.com that says Is medical tourism right for you? And that lists some agencies that you can use to check on places you're thinking of going to.
And that's for medical care,
mainly.
not dental. There is no equivalent that I've been able to find for dental care. For medical, so many medical procedures that are life-saving, people don't get because even with health insurance, they can't afford them, and they go overseas for it. And that is a reality of the healthcare marketplace in the United States.